Hey, Faithhead Nation, P-Funk here. I hope wherever you are in the world that this message finds you well. But it is with a sad heart that I must announce that Faithhead has played its last show. Due to personal circumstances within the band, including my own, we can no longer logistically continue forward as we would like. So we are exiting stage left. Every band has an expiration date, and ours is April 2025. I'd like to thank all of our supporters, fans, venues, festivals, radio stations, podcasts, everybody that had us. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. We went way farther than I ever imagined in the beginning, and I thank God for the times that we had together. I would also like to take a moment to thank all the members of Faithhead, past and present, for their contributions to the band and helping me fulfill that vision that God gave me. I'd like to start with the OG crew of Jason Beavers, John Freeman, Donnie Rains, and Gabriel Gardner. Those first few years were probably the most fun, and as goofy as we were, we learned a lot. And I always look back on those years with fond memories. I also want to thank the 2.0 crew with Jimmy Webb, Brian Montgomery, and Dale Adams. We put on thousands of miles, and we had some really good times. We've had some interesting times, and we got a lot of stories to tell. I also want to thank Adam Reed, who kept us going on vocals during the COVID years. I also want to thank the dynamic duo of LeBron Estrada and Tyler Anderson. I can only imagine what the next album would have been like, but man, what a great album to end things on. I'd like to thank these gentlemen for all their hard work and contributions. I could not have done what God called me to do without them. So what's next? Well, I don't know. But what I do know is that it's going to be a period of rest, spiritual refocusing, and healing. You could easily say the last 9 years took something out of me. But that doesn't include the 4 or 5 years before that when I was in Burning Altar and Covered Scars. So I've been on the scene a while, and I think I deserve a break. And I plan on taking one. Though I'm not going to be completely idle. There are a couple of songs that didn't make it onto the last album that I'd like to see finished, and maybe we'll release those. I don't know yet. But over the years, I've always continued to write music with the original Faithhead founder, Jason Beavers. And we have a whole host of songs that never made it to an album. And we're going to continue this studio side project as a means to fulfill some of that musical journey that we were on together. Here's a small taste of what you can expect. I would like to reiterate that Crypto Cultomatic is a studio project. God has not given Jason nor I the vision nor the desire to take this out on the road and do it in a live setting. But I try not to make too many declarative statements because every time I do, God laughs. But I think it's safe to say that my days of putting a band together and getting out and hitting a road are probably done. But you never know. You never know what God has planned for you, especially when you're looking for a respite. But I do want to thank each and every one of you. You have literally made my dreams come true, or at least what I thought was my dreams for Faithhead. I can look back and say I think we went as far as God was going to let us go. But you also have to remember you'll always have the music. The music is eternal, and the music will be there for you when we can't. Maybe we'll see each other again. Maybe just not from the stage. Who knows? But thank you, and God bless.